Hello and welcome back to my channel. In this video, we're diving deep into the swirling drama of The Bold and the Beautiful, with spoilers that hint at a scandalous double-cheating storyline on the horizon. Could this be the master plan to reunite the iconic couple, Ridge Forrester and Brooke Logan, in a whirlwind of passion and betrayal? Let's unpack the tantalizing twists and turns that might just shake up the lives of everyone involved in this soap opera saga, from hidden desires to unexpected reunions, and explore how the writers might be setting the stage for an explosive romantic collision. A tangled web of commitments. First, let's talk about Ridge Forrester, a man caught in a storm of conflicting emotions. Currently, Ridge has pledged his heart to Taylor Hayes, a relationship that seems stable on the surface but is riddled with undercurrents of doubt. In a recent episode, Eric Forrester, Ridge's father, subtly questioned the depth of this commitment. Instead of outright endorsing Taylor, Eric nudged Ridge to reflect on his unresolved feelings for Brooke Logan, pointing out that there's no ring or formal engagement tying him to Taylor. This was meant as a gentle pushback toward Brooke, but it may have sparked an entirely different reaction. What if Ridge, feeling the pressure to prove his loyalty, decides to take a monumental step forward with Taylor? Picture this. Ridge, in a whirlwind of determination, drops to one knee under a romantic sunset at the Forrester mansion, proposing to Taylor with a dazzling heirloom ring passed down from generations. They might even rush into a lavish wedding at a picturesque vineyard, complete with white roses and string quartets, as a way to cement their bond. But will this grand gesture be enough to silence the whispers of his past, with Brooke echoing in his heart? Denial and destiny, Ridge's inner conflict. Despite these bold moves, there's a lingering sense that Ridge is running from his true feelings. Marrying Taylor, even with all the pomp and ceremony, might just be a desperate attempt to bury his deep-rooted connection with Brooke. Their history is a tapestry woven with threads of passion, heartbreak, and unforgettable milestones like the time they renewed their vows on a secluded beach at sunrise, the ocean waves bearing witness to their love. No amount of new vows with Taylor can erase those memories or the magnetic pull that always seems to draw Ridge back to Brooke. Every shared glance, every accidental touch at family gatherings is a reminder of what once was and what could be again. Even as Ridge builds a life with Taylor, perhaps designing a new home together or planning a future filled with charity galas, his mind wanders to Brooke's laughter and the way she always understood his dreams as a designer. It's a classic case of the heart wanting what it cannot fully let go of, and fans are left wondering if Ridge's vows to Taylor are merely a facade waiting to crumble under the weight of his unresolved desires. Brooke's journey, searching for new love. Meanwhile, Brooke Logan isn't sitting idly by, pining for a man who seems out of reach. After years of heartache and countless reunions with Ridge, she's beginning to question if he's truly her destiny. Rejection after rejection has taken its toll, and Brooke is ready to explore new horizons. Enter Nick Marone, a charismatic figure from her past, set to return to the canvas this June with a renewed sense of purpose. Imagine their reunion at a glamorous charity event, where Nick, now a successful yachting entrepreneur, sweeps Brooke off her feet with tales of his adventures on the high seas. Their chemistry reignites over glasses of champagne and slow dances under glittering chandeliers, offering Brooke a chance to reclaim a part of herself she thought was lost. But while this romance blossoms perhaps with cozy dinners aboard Nick's luxury yacht and spontaneous trips to exotic locales, there's a nagging doubt in Brooke's mind. Is Nick merely a distraction from the ache she still feels for Ridge? Could this be the writer's clever ploy to stoke Ridge's jealousy, creating a fire that will eventually burn down the barriers between him and Brooke? The jealousy game, a catalyst for chaos. Speaking of jealousy, let's consider how this rekindled romance with Nick might play into the larger narrative. Ridge, despite his commitment to Taylor, is not immune to the green-eyed monster. Picture Ridge catching wind of Brooke and Nick's escapades through a chance encounter. Maybe he sees them laughing together at a trendy LA cafe, Brooke's hand resting lightly on Nick's arm. The sight could ignite a storm of emotions in Ridge, stirring up memories of their own intimate moments, like late-night design sessions that turned into confessions of love. This jealousy might be the very push Ridge needs to confront what he's been denying for so long. On the flip side, Brooke might struggle with her own feelings as she watches Ridge build a seemingly perfect life with Taylor through social media posts of their wedding or family outings. The writers could be crafting a perfect storm where both Ridge and Brooke, entangled in their new relationships, find themselves irresistibly drawn back to each other, setting the stage for a dramatic fallout. Double betrayal, a shocking twist. Now, let's dive into the heart of the spoilers, the potential for a double cheating storyline that could rock the foundations of everyone involved. If Ridge and Brooke give in to their simmering attraction, it could lead to betrayal on both sides. Imagine a clandestine meeting at a secluded cabin in the mountains, where Ridge and Brooke, unable to resist any longer, share a stolen kiss amidst a backdrop of flickering candlelight and pouring rain. This moment of weakness could spiral into a full-blown affair, with secret rendezvous and coded messages to avoid suspicion from Taylor and Nick. Taylor, who has poured her heart into rebuilding a future with Ridge, might begin to notice subtle changes, missed calls, unexplained absences, or a distant look in his eyes during their intimate dinners. Similarly, Nick, who thought he had finally won Brooke's heart with grand gestures like a surprise cruise, might sense her emotional distance during their quiet evenings together. The pain of betrayal for both Taylor and Nick would be palpable, potentially leading to explosive confrontations at a Forrester Creations board meeting or a family celebration gone awry, where accusations fly and secrets are laid bare. The long game. A reunion worth waiting for? Ultimately, this double-cheating arc could be the writer's long-term strategy to bring Ridge and Brooke back together in a way that feels earned and emotionally charged. By placing obstacles like Taylor and Nick in their path, the show heightens the stakes, making every stolen glance and whispered promise between Ridge and Brooke more intense. Fans might see a slow burn as the couple wrestles with guilt, longing, and the inevitable pull of their shared history. Perhaps the climax comes during a dramatic event, like a Forrester fashion show, where Ridge and Brooke are forced to work closely together, reigniting old sparks in the heat of creativity. Their reunion, if it happens, could be a spectacle of forgiveness and passion, maybe culminating in a private vow renewal at the very beach where they once promised forever, symbolizing a fresh start after so much turmoil. The road to this point won't be easy, and the collateral damage to Taylor and Nick might leave lasting scars. But for fans of this epic love story, the payoff could be a reunion that redefines the meaning of destiny. Final thoughts. What lies ahead? As we wrap up, it's clear that The Bold and the Beautiful is gearing up for a roller coaster of emotions with Ridge and Brooke at the center of the storm. Will Ridge's promises to Taylor turn into broken dreams as his heart strays back to Brooke? Can Brooke find lasting happiness with Nick, or is she doomed to repeat the cycle of longing for Ridge? And how will Taylor and Nick cope if they become casualties of this passionate tug-of-war? The spoilers suggest that betrayal and heartbreak are on the horizon, but so is the possibility of a love story that refuses to be denied. Stay tuned for more updates as this saga unfolds, and let me know in the comments which couple you're rooting for, Ridge and Brooke, or the new pairings with Taylor and Nick. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more soap opera scoops and predictions. Until next time, Keep watching and keep wondering what twists await in the glamorous world of the bold and the beautiful.